What is up, beautiful people? My name is Shanice, and you are tuning into the Art of Growing Together podcast, season 2. This season is for the girls, for the women. I want this episode to be about unconditional love and about relationships, and to just give some knowledge about my experiences and any advice that I have and things like that. So let's just jump into it. I'm not going to do any small talk. I know it's been a while. We're not even going to talk about it, okay? Season 2, okay? Better and better. I don't even know what else we can say to that, but better and better. Better times 2. Unconditional love is that one thing that we all want. We all crave unconditional love. It's literally human nature. You're lying to yourself if you're one of those people who are just like, I don't care to be in love, or no one loves me and I don't love anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even your family. There's no one in this world, not even a higher power, not even yourself. You know what I mean? In order to have unconditional love, you have to understand what that looks like, what that means. You know what I mean? So I feel like I just wanted to give a breakdown before I get all the way into the details. But if you I don't know, if you're dating somebody and they got so drunk that you had to literally physically carry them home and put them to bed and also hold their hair while they just puked all night unconditionally. You know what I mean? It doesn't make me love them or think them any less of a person or anything like that. Unconditional love is what you feel towards your mom or your dad, usually, or typically your children. You know, for those women out there who have kids, unconditional love is that feeling that you can't explain. There's no true definition. Like I'm literally only giving examples so you can know what I'm saying, but there's no true definition of what that exactly is. It's just something that is what it is. It's one of the highest vibrations in this world. You can look it up. You can literally look up what's the highest vibration on earth, and it's going to say love. Unconditional love at that. But love in general is the highest vibration on this world, or in this world. When you think about it, love is the energy of creation. Love is the energy of procreation. You know what I mean? Like, love is the energy of creation. Like I said, when people have these ideas in their head and they're so in love with it that they want to manifest it into real life, into reality, what happens? They invent things. You know what I mean? Like, love is that thing that just has all of these endless bounds that nobody can just say, what it is or what it isn't. It is what it is. So that's what I mean by unconditional love. But back to the topic. Just a little backstory, a little definition 101. But the whole point of me saying this is that ties into our need or necessity for relationships. You know what I mean? We all want somebody who we can share that with independently. You know what I mean? Like, I want a reason to love somebody. Everybody wants a reason to love somebody. It's human nature. So I want to talk to you about why you feel like you're so ready for a relationship, yet the universe is bringing you all of these horrible people. That's how I'm going to put it. All of these people who are no good for you, all these people who are lessons. Let's say that. Um, all these people who are sent in your life to either teach you something or to help you level up in a way, you know what I mean, and help you grow in a sense. Usually it's by teaching you something or by, showing you something, helping you understand or evolve in some type of way. But I feel like 9 times out of 10, those type of people who just are like, I need a relationship, I need somebody around me, I need to be with somebody. Those are the main people who end up with the worst type of people on earth. Like, have you guys noticed that? Oh my gosh, okay. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious, and I think it's really weird and really strange that people don't understand that that's what you're that's the energy that you're bringing towards yourself is that need or necessity for it, and all you're doing is attracting people who also lack it and who need it. You understand what I'm saying? Um and I think it's hilarious that people continuously go through relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship. I mean, if that's what you want to do, go crazy. I will never judge anybody for whatever choices they choose to make. You are your own person, you know what I mean? But this is for those people who are so tired and exhausted and are feeling like they're on a merry-go-round going in these circles, still doing the same thing with the same people, just in different skin and different names and you know what I'm saying, adding a little razzle dazzle each time. I just want you to know that maybe it's because you still are trying to manifest this person through lack. The thing that you really need is unconditional love. The thing that's missing is unconditional love. The way to get that, the way to attract that, is to give that, is to create that through yourself. Like I said, love is creation. You can literally sit here and go outside, sit in the grass, have the sunshine on you, close your eyes, and I guarantee you in 10 minutes, you're gonna be like, I fucking love this grass. I don't care what you say. Let me just sip my wine really quick. Hold on. But for real, seriously, I feel like doing things like that remind you of love is so simple to create and to cultivate. If you sit outside, if you freaking go to the lake, go to the beach, listen to the waves, and just sit there for an hour, you're going to sit up here and love everything about the world. I love this water. I love the sand. I love the sun. I love the air that I'm breathing in. Like at the end of the day, all of this is something to love. All of this is what you should be loving unconditionally. You know what I mean? It's things that you should be grateful for every day. And so when you look at that and when you go from there and you build from there, that's how you start to cultivate more unconditional love in your life. Say you're starting from zero, you're starting from like, I don't know what I love. I can't tell you one thing that I love about anything. Let's start there. Let's start there. Let's start there. You know what I mean? Think about the smallest things, like your favorite color, your favorite thing to do, your favorite movie to watch, like your favorite pastime, going to the movies. Like anything can be something that you love, and you can just build from there. Start a list. My favorite thing to do is to write things down on pen and paper, but I'm an artist. I love a good pencil to a paper. I don't know about y'all. I know how this generation is with the electronics and one of them iPads with little notes and like the little pen. I had one. I tried it. I got my notebooks. But for real, whatever works for you, write a list of things that you're grateful for, things that you love, things that make you happy, and watch how your energy just grows and elevate and expand, and how that energy is what manifests better things like that into your life. You can't get a relationship or this, oh, I found my person or my soulmate or whatever through being like, oh, I just need somebody or I need my soulmate or I have to find them right now. Guess what? You're going to run into somebody who's saying the same thing, and you guys are both lying to yourselves, and you both are going to lie to each other. And then there's going to come a day where you realize that your true selves isn't what you guys really wanted to do, anyways, and that you were better off apart. I'm sorry, that was just kind of a tangent. That was just kind of a tangent, but seriously, you run into things like that when you manifest through that type of energy, through energy of lack. That's not what you want to be doing. That's not what you want to be doing. I understand. Everybody want to find their person. Everybody want to just la la la, live happily, live freely, do the mood boards, do all the stuff to manifest your person. I get it. It works. Do it. Still do it. The thing is, you have to believe. This is the most challenging part, but the most simplest part. I swear that's why it's so funny. You have to believe that you deserve it. You have to believe that you are love itself. I have enough love in my life. I deserve enough love that I can cultivate. Not, oh, I'm lacking it and I need it. I'm lacking it and I need it. Because what definition are you going to give yourself to say, I deserve somebody to just give it to me? Why? Because how did they get it? The universe don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always a balance. It's always a balance. I have this person in my life who loves me unconditionally because every day and every step of the way I have been loving myself unconditionally. I have these people, not even just your one person. I have these people, my friends, my family, my job environment, coworkers, whatever. I have this village of people who I love unconditionally and who love me unconditionally because every day I chose to do things and I chose to cultivate and I chose to build on that unconditional love within me and let that spread. And now here's my village, and we're all here, and we all are spread out in this interesting, like spider web type of way, but it's so beautiful. And who would have ever thought that this is what my life would look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get to a place like that, it's because you have learned to love yourself more, to take care of yourself more. Self care is important. Self care is a form of self love. I don't care what anybody say. Maybe you should just start to figure out what it is you need to be giving to yourself. Maybe it is you, but not in a way that you think. Not that you're just turning all these, people and giving all them like the worst taste in their mouth because you are who you are. Like, that's not what it is. It's because you're expecting so much out of so many people and they're like, "What? Are you crazy? Like, I can't do that." And you're just like, "Well, what do you mean? Do you want to keep trying?" Like, I feel like you can keep trying. And you guys keep trying and trying and trying. And he's like, "Well, I told you." And then he's going to do something stupid anyways because he's like, "Well, I told you should have never expected me to do something anyways, or be that way anyways, or be more anyways." Like, because what? And then now you're heartbroken because you let all this time go by and you had all these expectations that one day it would have been that unconditional love, that happy ever after, that you've always wanted. Um, And it's sad. Like, I'm saying it in a way that's just very straightforward, but it is sad. It's not something that I would wish on anybody, especially when you've put years into a relationship, years into hopes and dreams, years. It's sick. It's literally sickening. When I think back on it, it's like, I just want to give my younger self a hug and let her know that it's okay. It's okay. You were expecting things from someone who not only couldn't provide the bare minimum, but also could have never provided the level of unconditional love that you needed. And you would have never realized that until you started giving yourself that amount of unconditional love. You would have never realized it. And so, I just am grateful for that day that I did. And those times that I, fought hard to stand 10 toes on it, regardless, because people are crazy. People don't like to hear no a lot of the times. Like, and it'd be hard to separate yourself from people when you're deep into stuff like that. But, regardless of where you are in a relationship, if you're watching this and you're just trying to figure out what to do, listen, always follow your gut. Always follow your gut. Your gut is never going to steer you wrong. You know what I mean? Like, that feeling of like, I should be alone or I should be with this person is true. It's like a true feeling. And when it starts, and then sometimes you ignore it, and then something happened and you add it to the pile, but then you still ignore it, but then it's still like two things over there now, and now you know it's a little bit more over there. And so now you're just like, but then you wait till like five things are over till you start telling people like, yo, I'm not tripping. Should I be breaking up with this person? You know what I'm saying? You know, because this been happening. Now it's 10 things on the list because now you got people putting stuff in your head, talking about y'all can work it out. Follow your gut, girl. Follow your gut, okay? Follow that first thought, that first feeling that's like, I really should be alone right now. I should not be in this relationship with this person. I don't feel like this is going to last long. When you start to feel like that, you might as well just cut it off then. I don't feel like this is going to last long. I don't feel like we're going to be in this forever. Just you're wasting time. It's like every second after that is a waste of time. I guarantee you. That's when things start to happen to where it like physically tries to push you out. The universe, that energy, it don't play when you're not supposed to be in situations that you're trying to stay in. That's what the universe put all these things in. This is now y'all got freaking baby mama drama and pregnancy scares and freaking hopefully not anything else, diseases or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like anything can come out of that. Like don't play with that energy. Just leave it alone. Cause then is when you end up even more heartbroken than ever before. Even more devastated. Let it go. Just let it go. I promise you. Because that's your sign that the love that you need, that unconditional love that you're seeking, is not there. There is a place that it's laying there waiting for you to find it, and it's not there. I promise you, once you get yourself alone, once you get yourself into recovery mode, into that mode of I need to start cultivating love for myself, you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it somewhere. It's gonna be a light within you, and it's gonna just start shining so bright, and you just gonna wake up feeling like Stella had got her groove back, and you just gonna just be smiling at everybody, and you just gonna be chipper with the windows rolled down, looking at everybody like they in love with you and they just jealous of your life. And this is all just such a beautiful life, and I'm grateful for everything. I promise you, you're gonna get there. Let me sip my wine. But yeah, I feel like I know that was a lot of words. I know I was talking for a long time, but I don't know. I feel like as someone who's single, who's been single for, do I want to say how long I've been single for? I've been working on myself. I've been working on myself. I have for sure dated, but I feel like that moment that I know that, we're not gonna blend well, I don't waste time. I'm not gonna just let it linger and just end up in situationships, and I'm not gonna waste time. It's okay. We tried. You tried, I tried. I think it's okay. I'm going to be the first one to say it, Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes no, usually I'm the first one. Usually I'm the first one because I know how much love that I can provide for myself. I know how much love I give myself. I know how loved I feel when I feel loved by myself. Not to compare and contrast, but if I feel like you can't even cultivate that much love because I haven't even seen it for yourself, why would I stick around to see if you can cultivate it for me? In my head, I just don't think it makes sense. Y'all tell me, y'all tell me if you have a relationship story that's the other way around, tell me, and I promise you I will change my thought process right now. But for now, no, absolutely not. There is no way. There is no way. Give me about a couple weeks, a month, maybe two if I'm just, lacking just la la la. Once I see who you are, once I see how much you really love, just in general, life, how much love you have in your life, for yourself, for, you know, if I spend a whole month with you and I haven't seen you really feel okay, you know, not even like mentally. I'm not even saying like mental health, guys. I'm saying like every day you're complaining about stuff. Every day you're talking about things that you don't like. Every day that you're talking about things that you are lacking, things that are horrible in the world, things that are horrible to you, things that, are, just, like, I don't know. I feel like every day I fill myself with positivity. I watch things that are positive because I want to feel good. I listen to happy music and good music or peaceful music and stuff that I like that's not just gibberish or just angry or crazy because I want to feel at peace. You know, go to places that aren't crazy. I go to places that are peaceful because I want to feel at peace. I have friends and I do things that, are peaceful. I have peaceful activities because I want to feel at peace. And if I see you for 30 days or for 15 days straight, whatever, and you are doing these things and being in these places that are very chaotic, very negative, very low energy, and then you are also feeling your day and feeling your talk with that, why would I assume why would I assume that we would ever, like, not even to even put that into like a comparison, but like if you look at things that way, people just be like, well, I feel like maybe we can still make things work because you never know. You do know. I can see it. I can see it from the day that I seen it. It's there. You know what I mean? Like, trust your gut. Trust your gut. Always, always trust your gut. Okay? When you see it, run. Okay, not run like you don't have to run for real, but when you know, do like, okay. I think it's also like accountability thing. You know what I mean? Like, and also a trust thing for yourself too. And that's why I feel like it all comes down to that unconditional love for yourself too. Once you're at that level of loving yourself enough and trusting yourself enough, you will trust your gut a lot more. So when you're in situations or when you start dating, and you're like, I've been talking to this dude for 3 weeks. It's not going to work. I'm going to end it right now. Why would I go on dates just because they paying? Why would I do stuff just because they're trying to, see me or do stuff and it's like feeding my ego? Like I actually couldn't. That's actually the last thing I would want to do. Like, we can just stop. Just don't waste my time or yours. Like, please do it on somebody else who will actually enjoy it. Don't. I don't like having my time wasted. Some people do. I promise you, go find somebody who would want to have their time wasted with you because it's not me. That's all you have to do. Once you know what you know and how you know it, my lashes are just not trying to let me be great today. But there they go. Okay, anyways, once you know what you know, hold yourself accountable. Trust your word and follow it. Foot down. Period. End of the sentence. End of the line. There's nothing else to talk about. I feel like this won't work. Let's just stop. I don't get why people don't do that more. But anyways, y'all, just to sum it all up, just to end it all on like a positive note, um, I know it's possible for you to find your one, you to be in love, not just with somebody else, but with your entire life, with your job, with your family that you're talking to or that you're in contact with the love of your life, with, your friends, with your animals, your pets that you have, to just wake up and see a life that you love unconditionally. It's possible for you. You don't have to just watch these girls that's vlogging that are living their life and traveling and just, having these fun ass adventures, and you're just sitting at home eating your snacks with the lights off, watching them. You don't have to just sit there and watch. You can fill your day with things that you love, and you can watch how that continues to evolve for you. You never know what that'll turn into, ever, ever. And I'm trying not to like tie this into the spiritual sense because that was more so season 1 vibe. Um but I really feel like that's how you find your purpose. That's how you find your people. That's how you find your true love, because you end up in those spaces where they are. You end up in that mindset, on that vibration where they are. You're going to align eventually, whether it's in a coffee shop, at the movie theaters, I don't know, volunteering, it's at work. It's going to be somewhere where you end up aligning your life with better things, releasing old things that don't provide enough love for you because you're cultivating more for yourself. And now you have all these new things for you to love even more entering into your life. People, opportunities. You don't have to just sit back and watch, okay? You can be at that level of loving yourself too. Figure out where to start, build upon that. Don't lie to yourself, girl. I'm going to be the first to tell you, lying to yourself is what got you this far. That's why I'm telling you, get a pen and paper. Don't lie to yourself. Write it down. All the things that you really truly need to work on loving yourself, and for me in my case, excuse me, I feel like I really wanted to do both, but I mostly just kind of thought about like why I didn't love these things about myself, why I didn't, why I was thinking in these ways, or why these patterns were happening. And I wrote down all the things that I wanted to see, all the things that I wanted to continue having in my life, regardless if I experienced it or not, regardless if I just seen it and I want to manifest it or it's happened to me already. I'm just writing this whole list down of like, these are all the things. This is everything like that I want to see within my life, regardless if it's in this 24 hours or the next 24 hours, regardless if I have to choose one a day in order till I see all of them on the list every day. Like, you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. And for me, it was really truly understanding how to love myself unconditionally. I was never taught how to have that confidence, okay? I was never taught how to not compare yourself to other people and not to, um, I don't know, just like see people or see things on the outside and not think that you deserved, certain things too, or that I don't know. I feel like when I was in a much more insecure headspace, I was much more envious of everyone because I felt like I deserved it, but then I also didn't. But I also was so angry because I didn't understand why I didn't. And that just only made me more insecure. It was such a sick pattern of not knowing and not understanding. And I don't know. I feel like when you start at being honest with yourself and truly letting all that out, I can say I was envious. I can say I was. And these days, right now, no. And these days, right now, I'm like, oh my gosh, you just look so great. Like, and in my head, I'm like, I'm so happy that I can say that. Like, I'm always in my head, like, not always, but like, if I think about it or if I remember at a certain time, I'm like, I'm happy that I can say that, and I can just go about my day without caring about it ever again because I'm not comparing myself to anything. I'm not saying that, oh, I'm gonna be like that one day, or I'm not creating this whole vision in my head that that should have been me. I don't care less. You look good though. I am at a place that I can do that now, and I can say that, and I can also be honest with myself to say that I wasn't there when I was insecure, when I was very much unhealthy, and very much feeling like I just couldn't get to a place that I could love myself enough. I would look at people and I would just be like, I'm not gonna tell you look good because I'm just gonna look and I'm just gonna judge myself and I'm gonna compare myself and then I'm gonna act like I don't see you because why would I give you attention that everybody else already give you attention? It was very sick and twisted. And I can be honest with myself about it. Like there was for sure a place where I was just like, I don't care. I don't want that dress, but I feel like that would look better on me because I don't even think that's your color. Like that's not even your color. Like I'm trying to think of things that I would say. But truthfully, like when you're at a place where you're just like you don't have enough love for yourself, that's when you have the things around you that resemble that, regardless if it's your friends, relationships, I don't know what else, your job. It can be all of it. Your whole environment can look like that because you feel so ugly on the inside. Now the outside of your life is so ugly too. And you can look at people, and I look at people now, and I can just see how much they truly feel about themselves and how much they truly feel their worth is because you are how you feel. You are how you feel. You are how you feel. If I sit up here and say, I feel magnanimous, I feel great, I am this person, and I go out and I do things and I show that to everybody who I run into are gonna be like, they're great, they're doing this. You are how you feel. It's your interpretation. You know what I mean? But if I'm like, I don't care about nothing. Fuck all this. I don't even want to do nothing. And I go outside and I'm not smiling and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not holding the door. I'm not saying thank you. They're gonna be like, oh, that's like, they must not be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are how you feel. So if I go out here saying I love myself, I'm in love with life. I don't have any lack of love anywhere because I have all these reasons to love myself. I do all these things to cultivate more love into my life. I have unlimited access to love into my life. I truly do love myself. Guess what? You're gonna go outside and you're gonna find all these things and all of these reasons, and you're gonna get your flowers and you're gonna get, praise, and you're gonna get these random compliments of you're glowing today, or you just look, I don't know, something about you just look good, or you know what I'm saying? That's when you get those, those random just random just energy matches, those signs that scented those signs that are sent from the universe to let you know, to remind you that there's a balance to everything. Energy is everything. You are what you present yourself to. The universe is going to present what you present to it. Truthfully, it's a balance. It's a yin and a yang to everything. I'm sorry. I'm going to be the first to tell you. If you feel like you are never going to be married, then why are you dating people and expecting them to love you to a point where they would want to marry you? If you feel like, you know what, I don't think anybody would truly love me, but you're still going out and doing things and trying things and being like, you know what, this is why I think that nobody's really gonna love me. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Let me just drink my wine. That was a pretty long closing statement, but I tried to just sum it up really quick, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I hope I didn't talk too much. I hope I didn't talk your ear off. Um, and I hope you enjoyed this first episode of season 2. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. I could cry. Okay. I am so excited and I am so grateful to just be here and to have this space and to share and to cultivate, just be here. I don't even know. I can list so many things, but I'm just going to end up talking for another hour. I don't want to do that. All I want to say is thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, regardless if you only watch 5 seconds or 2 minutes or whatever. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. share with somebody who needs to see it, and stay tuned for the next episode in season 2.